Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I can't believe I'm saying this, and I'm pretty excited to be here with you guys. You know, relocating to Canada is much easier than you think. Trust me, guys, I'm a preacher of do it yourself. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please stick around with me while I share with you guys the first steps to take to start your Canadian permanent resident journey. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and let's build a community together. Okay, without much further ado, let's get right into it. How did I start my Canadian permanent resident application? What did I do? What got me interested? I'm going to be telling you guys a story. So there's this lady, her name is Tonia. I'm sure wherever she is, she'll be like, I've casted her name so many times. Yeah, Tonia came to me and she was like, Sarah, I have something to tell you. She has a beautiful voice, by the way. I was like, yeah, what is it? And she was like, have you heard of this permanent residents relocating to Canada and all that? I was like, they have come again. All this Canadian something. What is it? What is it about? And she started telling me everything, the pros, everything about the application. I won't lie, I was not so interested because I've not traveled before. I don't even know how to start. So I was like, okay, I have heard. 2 weeks later, my dear, I was asking about Sonia. I had not seen her for like 2 weeks. I was like, okay, where is she? Did she go travel? Did she, go on vacation or something? And they're like, Tonia has resigned though. I said, Tonia has resigned. Tonia has resigned to me. And she's like, Tonia has resigned and relocated. The thing shocked me. As I was like, no, Tonia has traveled. Like, Tonia has relocated. And they said yes. I was like, whoa. Do you know that Tonia was telling me this some weeks ago? And, how, when, And I just said, okay, let me see what this is about. But sincerely, I didn't even go back to it. I didn't think about it again. I tried reaching her, of course. It didn't go through. So that just died down. Another in-law came like a month later and he was like, you guys, guess what? I was like, what? I was like, I have gotten my permanent resident application approved. No, that was when it dawned on me. Like, no, Sarah, I think it's time for you to start. I think it's time for you to look into this. And I started asking questions. I called Tonia and I could reach out to her. I also asked my brother-in-law about, details on how to start, and they put me through. But what we're going to be talking about this video, because it's a long process, right? I intend doing it like in series, in episodes and all that. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be talking about 2 steps. One of the steps will shock you because so many people will not tell you about this. I tell you for a fact. No one will tell you about this. The first step I wish I knew, that I'm privileged to say today, is that I wish I was prepared. I wish I was prepared physically. I wish I was prepared emotionally to start this journey, like to start my Canadian permanent resident journey. It wasn't easy. Like, it got to a time I was depressed. I was like, God, my life was stagnant. Because, when you start, you submit your express entry application, you are picked from the pool, and, you go for biometrics, you start your permanent resident application, and that's it. The wait starts. Like, I waited for almost a year, if not more than a year, to get my application approved. And that was when I knew, no, what is happening? What am I doing? I want to start up a business. Do I resign from the office? What do I do? Like, my daughter, should she continue school? I was just stagnant. I didn't know what to do. And, that affected me emotionally. Like, I got depressed. I would sit down and cry. So please, I know that so many people would not tell you, how this thing goes. They just say, oh, just start. Don't worry. See, the way it takes a toll on you, you would never, ever imagine it. Please be prepared. That is the first step for you to take before you even want to go and check if you're eligible or not. Be prepared to start this journey. Pray if you must. Let the Holy Spirit direct you to have that mind, like, okay, whatever it is. You might be lucky you get your application approved in 3 months. You might be lucky to get your application approved in 6 months. in 1 year. What about those that have the applications there even more than a year? Without knowing what to do, what do you do? So please be prepared. That is my own advice for now. That is the first step I want you guys to take. The second step, after you have decided on your own, no, nobody forced you that I want to start this journey, is that you go and check your eligibility. I'm going to be putting down the link below for you guys to check your eligibility. So in the eligibility website, they're going to be asking you questions like your name, questions like your background, your family background, so many questions about your educational background. They're going to be asking about your IELTS, if you verified your WES. For the IELTS results, you've not done IELTS before, right? Because that is going to be a video entirely that I'm going to explain the process. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to be talking about these two things I mentioned: your eligibility and for you to be prepared. But for this eligibility, just answer all those questions that they asked truthfully. Do not lie. That is misrepresentation. Is equal to either 5 years ban or 10 years ban or rejection entirely. Please be truthful as possible. Do not lie, please. So when you check for the IELTS result, because that eligibility link that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, it doesn't mean you started your application. You're just checking to know if eligible to start this application, the permanent resident express entry application. So once you click the link, there are various questions that will be asked. Then for the IELTS, I always advise that you put like 888. IELTS score is like from 1 to 10. There's no fail for IELTS. It's either you're scoring 1 or you're scoring 10. So, but for the purpose of this express entry permanent residence application, I always advise that you put like 8 for speaking, 8 for reading, 8 for listening, and 8 for writing. So I always advise that you do that, so you have a high score. IELTS is needed. It's an English score. It is as easy as possible. Very easy, but very easy to fail. You understand? Because it is easy, so you might not, get prepared for it. It's just normal English, English that we speak. Where it's not easy to also speak the English and write the English. So yeah, that's it. So once you feel that, and you'll get a score at the end. Once you get that score, you go back and check the last express entry draw that was done. It's usually done every 2 weeks. Once you check the draw, for example, you finish your eligibility questions and answers and you get a score of 300. You go back and check the draw. If the draw is like 460, you will know that you still have a long way to go. Do you understand? So you have to try. Maybe you go back and increase your score again. That is the IELTS score, maybe to 99, 10, 10 if possible. I know it's possible. Me, I didn't get a 10, but it's possible for you guys to. Then, if also possible, you can start your master's degree, or try to boost your education one way or the other, to get a higher score. Once that score is done and you know that at least it's within range of the last score, then you start the main process of verifying your documents, that is your educational document, through West Body or any the other body you like. Then also I used West, so I'm just going to be telling you guys what I used. So I used West to verify my documents, my educational documents, certificates, and all that. Then I wrote IELTS. So, but like I said, this video is going to be short, just to talk about the 2 steps that is more important. I feel is more important than every other step, because if you miss this 2, then you've just missed everything. Be prepared. And the second step is that you take your eligibility test. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Please like, please share. You don't know who might need this video. I wish I had this video that year. I know that I would have at least be prepared to face what I'm about to start. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. See you guys next time. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.